And we are live today from the Outer Rim in what is another gorgeous day. Cubs, good morning. How are you, buddy?
Man, you know what? This is like been one of the most stressful weeks of my life. I'm gonna be honest. I just had a great date with my wife. I spent all day Saturday today not thinking about this game, not thinking about what's going on. And I came in here, I was feeling great all day. I came in here, sat down, and I had this sinking feeling of, all right, I'm stepping back into it. Here we go. But at least it's Rogue Actions. I love Rogue Actions, but I don't know.
Oh, well, Cubs, I'll try and make you smile. I'll try and make you laugh.
You do your best. You do your best. All right. Do you have some back to tanks for me? Maybe I can go soak in. Or
yeah, man. I got some glitter stem over here if you want to get really wild.
Oh, okay. You know what we need? I need a Twilight bath, man. Can we just head on over to
healing bath?
Yeah.
There we go. All right, guys. You know the drill. We got 3 topics on my channel, 3 topics over on Cubs' channel. If you want the full video, you got to go like and subscribe to both. Cubs, you ready for Rogue Actions?
Let's get into it.
All right. First topic we're going to be here talking about is, should people be spending given the news that JKL has been announced? And let me set the stage here, Cubs. Long have we speculated, and the devs have never really denied this. DG has never really downplayed the power and the importance of Jedi Knight Luke. We saw the picture come out with that puzzle from Crumb on Friday afternoon. Jedi Knight Luke in all his glory coming to the holotables. Should people be concerned that this is the end of the game, and should they stop spending, Cubs?
It's a really good question. I think the more I think about it, I don't think this is the end of the game, and I'll call out our man. It's just Ian made a video about this today. Actually, it'll be a couple days ago by the time you guys see this. I'd recommend checking that out. I think he made a lot of good points in that about how it doesn't look like this is the end per se. And I think one of the biggest things to consider right now is just look at all of the Star Wars titles that are out there right now for EA. Their portfolio's thin. And Galaxy of Heroes is grossing $14+ million a month right now still. And so why the hell would they be sunsetting it right now? It just doesn't make any sense. And why? I mean, I know that there's a lot of laughs about, oh, community's pissed, just throw Jedi Luke in there, solve it. Like there's a lot of drama in the last week. They didn't just cook up Jedi Knight Luke in a week. This has been planned for sure. And so I don't know, man. I'm interested to see what they're doing, and I feel like they've got a lot of other things that they still need to get to, and they keep telling us about this road ahead and kind of what they're trying to do to improve the game. And so I just want to see that come to fruition. But if the road ahead looks really bland and bleak, then maybe I'll start thinking that's the case more. But I mean, I have to be honest, my knee-jerk reaction when I saw Luke, it was the title of my video. I was like, I think this is the end of the game. This is it.
Okay, so I had a stream on Friday night, last night. We're filming this on Saturday night. Had my good friend Hanzo on, and he brought up a lot of great points. He was very close to quitting the game, and I think the acknowledgement of Jedi Knight Luke, he was just basically waiting for the road ahead. And the acknowledgement of Jedi Knight Luke is, okay, this is like the final kind of trump card they could play. This is the final break your glass moment, break the glass in case of emergency moment. You did it with Revan, you did it with Darth Revan, and now you're doing it with Luke. So there's really no other cards they can play here. So there is, we'll get there. We're gonna talk more about it. I don't want to get too deep with it, but in my opinion, should you stop spending on the game? No. If you enjoy the game and you like having fun with this game, you are a big boy. You spend the money however you want to spend the money. Maybe it's just maybe you're gonna do the things you want to do. I mean, we don't know how long this game is before it gets totally sunset. The writing on the wall, though, is, they are nearing the end here. And whether or not you want to pay for the money for Jedi Luke, and we're going to talk a little bit about what we've been hearing about the requirements and speculation around that a little bit later on your video, Cubs. But again, if you're having fun with this game and you want to continue supporting it, not a lot of Star Wars titles that follow you around in your pocket. And Gran Arena is still going to be fun. Gran Arena is the best game mode in mobile gaming, in my opinion. So will I spin on the game? I'm a little more hesitant now. I will tell you.
Yeah.
If I have all these crappy characters that are like, outlier characters, which I can imagine like Tuskens and Jawas may be required for Jedi Luke.
Yeah.
And I would spend if I was within reason. And if I'm one of the only people in the community that has a good chance of getting it because of my weird characters that no one has farmed up. Because
Yeah.
that's what they're gonna do. That's what we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, that's should you spend? Are you? I mean, you're on a free to play pledge. You're obviously never going to spend. You guys, let me know below. I'm curious on how many of you guys are going to be stepping away from spending, going free to play into the sunset. It'll be interesting to see. All right, let's turn the page here. We've got Star Wars Squadrons that was leaked on the Xbox store. We had an initial leak back in March from the PlayStation store. Xbox store leaked this one as well. Cubs, have you heard the details around this game?
Yeah, so I've heard enough. Maybe you have more information you can share with me. I'd be all ears. But from what I know, it's a ship game, and it looks dope. The visuals that we have seen look awesome. It's new Star Wars content, and you know what? New Star Wars games should be celebrated, whether it's ships, whether it's a first-person shooter or not. So I'm anxiously awaiting. They've announced that there's going to be a trailer on Monday, so today when you guys are seeing this, so I'm anxiously awaiting what that is, and I'm sure both of us are going to be streaming that thing all out as soon as it hits. What do you? Is there anything in that leak that I'm not aware of, Urza?
No, you've basically nailed it. They said it's a focus on multiplayer, and the studio that's doing it, EA Motive, they did the single player campaign for Battlefront 2, which is I enjoyed it quite a bit actually. I gotta imagine that this game is probably leveraging a lot of the engine and art assets from Battlefront 2 and Starfighter Assault, and one of those game modes that didn't really see a lot of love in Battlefront 2. If they can refine that a little bit and bring more of a flight sim feel instead of the arcadey feel, I'm going to be all in. I really enjoyed Rogue Squadron, a fantastic GameCube game, Rogue Squadron 2 on GameCube, N64, the original Rogue Squadron, and PC as well. And X-Wing versus TIE Fighter, an all-time favorite of mine. So I'm a little bit older than you, Cubs, and those games were cherished. And
I played those games, all right? I played those games. Yes.
Okay. I didn't know.
I played all Star Wars games, dude. I was super into those games, and so yeah, I'm pretty excited. I would love to see it in that direction too. I think Rogue Squadron in particular, man.
So what excites me about this announcement, Cubs, is Rogue Squadron was fantastic, super fun game.
Good, yeah.
What excites me about this announcement was they said it's a focus on multiplayer, so that means continual life.
That means
support.
Streaming.
Yeah. And here's the thing, man. Like, Fallen Order, a great game, but it's a one and done type thing. I mean, I played through Fallen Order twice. It's a fantastic game. We'll probably play through it again down the road when we get Fallen Order 2 on the roadmap. But there's not a lot to go back to. You can't just go stream it and really build a community around it, because people play the game and they move on, right?
Well, yeah, that's just it. And that's why Fallen Order, when it was coming out, I was really excited about it, but I wasn't excited about it from a streamer standpoint. I was excited about it from just a fan standpoint, because I knew I'm going to play this game. I'm going to play it once, maybe twice, maybe 3 times if I really love it. And that'll be it. The streamability of it is going to die out pretty fast. But when you hear multiplayer focus, that means that this is a game that for a streamer, we may be playing for a very long time. And for you guys, this isn't going to be a one and done, play through the campaign and then leave the game kind of thing. This is going to be something that, depending on how good it is, depending on how it plays, it might be something that becomes a community for you that you go participate in. And that community, make no mistake, that's going to be different than the Battlefront community, different than the Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes community. So that's another thing that excites me, is what is this community going to be like? Who's this game going to draw in the gaming world? And so it's very exciting. I think it's very good news, and it's something very different that we haven't seen in a while.
Okay, so Cubs, let me ask the question. We got 3 new Star Wars titles on the horizon. Lego Star Wars, the complete saga, being re-released, remastered. I guess I don't know if they're doing a whole new version of it, but it's a Lego game. We have Lego Star Wars Battles on mobile phone in the vertical form. I don't know. And then we have Star Wars Squadron. What is the one you're most excited about of the 3?
Star Wars Squadron.
Star Wars Squadron. Me too. So awesome stuff, man. Yeah. So more to come there. I think we're going to put this up. So I normally go up at 6 a.m. on Monday morning, Mountain Time. Cubs is an hour after me. And then I think the trailer is an hour after that. So you guys are going to have a banger of a Star Wars Monday morning.
We're
So
hoping
good
you guys
stuff.
get this week started off on the right foot before CG dashes all of our hopes and expectations here in a little bit, I think. So.
Or they could knock it out of the park. New game mode.
Oh, you want to? You're going positive on me here.
I'm going positive. I'm gonna bring you up, buddy. I'm gonna bring you up, man.
You're never gonna build me up.
Never gonna rework Windu. Is that how it goes?
Yeah. Good job. Yeah, you listened to it.
Yeah. It's good. All right, let's talk about JKL positivity. So we're gonna bring some positivity here. So I had my guy Hanzo on, and I'm like, why is this a good thing? And he goes, well, I was gonna quit the game, and now I'm more energized than ever. And I go, why? What? Because we have the finality of Jedi Knight Luke. And that sort of is like I said earlier, the last card they can play. And here's the thing, man. Look back at the data files we've seen in the past, the data mining. We have the 2 Night Sisters, 3 or 4 Ewoks, Carlos Riken, Bausch, Leia, Skiffguard, Lando. There's so many characters that they could bring to the game now. And a lot of these things have already been in the game files. So I think it's kind of like a moment like, okay, we're going to put this Jedi Knight Luke out there. This is pretty much the end of the game. Now it's like balls to the wall. We can do whatever because we can drop a new game mode. Maybe it needs refinement. Maybe everybody's going to shit on it because we don't test. But here's the thing. They can just do whatever now. They can just, it can just become a cash grab and make money. But they could just slowly release content and characters and all these things they've been working on and really just get wild with it. There's nothing to hold them back now because everybody has widely acknowledged that when this announcement came, it would be nearing the end of the game. And here we are, Cubs. So that is, the finality of it, right? Like we've been playing this game for 5 years. It's a 5-year-old mobile game. I think we can all just kind of all right, now you know, and you don't have to spend any more money. You don't have to chase any more metas. Now we know. And that there's just something about knowing, right?
I think that's a good point. We're going to talk a little bit about this in my video about the YouTuber negativity in this game and kind of how you and me get. I think you and me, we have our moments, right?
We're pretty negative.
I've been doing a little self-reflecting on this, and something that I was thinking about when you said that is, at what point do you just accept that things aren't getting to where you want them to be? With this game, we have these desires for capital games. We have these expectations. And at what point do you just accept they're not meeting them? They're not going to do it. It's done, and just look at what you do have and just enjoy it and just have fun with it. And so I think that's, and that's something I've been trying to do on my main account while I definitely got wrapped up in the drama of this last week. I was making videos left and right about it. I was getting interviewed by Eckhart's Ladder. I was,
it was big time.
paying attention and pretty riled up. And I even today, when this video is going, I committed to do a 2-day no login as a lot of people in the community are doing right now. But I have to admit, when I decided, the moment that I decided to not farm Galactic Legends and just go, you know what do I want to do right now? I want to farm the Mando, man. I want to farm a dope bounty hunter team with him. And I've been having more fun in game than I've been having in a long time. Just going after something that I want and just saying, screw Galactic Legends. And so there's something to that. But then on the flip side, then there's a part of me that goes, Jedi Luke, one of my favorite characters ever, especially as a kid. And I may just, if once they release him, if they release him in, style of Galactic Legends or something similar, I'm never going to have him, man. That hurts.
Yeah, I feel like we're at this acceptance point right here, right now. Yeah. This was it. There's no sugarcoating it, guys. They knew this was it. We talked about this announcement being it for the longest time. There was just something really ominous about it. Seeing that graphic of him, it was like, oh, he doesn't look happy.
It was really weird, man. I mean, I had feeling. A physical. There he is. I was on stream when we saw it.
Yeah,
I had this physical sensation of my heart dropping. It was just like this. Oh, wow.
And then they released the trailer, that was the follow-up item after the screenshot. Yeah. And it was just like there were so many thumbs down on that thing.
Oh yeah, last I checked, it was like 9,000 downvotes. to, I think, less than 1,000 upvotes.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's the point here. It's been a realization for a lot of people that they're not going to fix the game. They're not going to focus on the oceans of content they promised. We're riding this thing out, and hopefully, it's just they throw shit out there, and then if people like it, they like it. If they don't, they don't. But at least there's nothing to hold them back from releasing new content now. I mean, it doesn't have to be good because we know the end is near. So let's just go. Everything they've been working on, just go, go, go.
I hope the end's not near though. I have split feelings about it because part of me is just like, I just want to play this game for so long. But then another party's like, I just want to stop worrying about whatever the hell Capital Games is doing.
Right, and I think that's the frustrating part for me as a content creator as well. It's like,
yeah,
I'm like so tired of the studio.
Yeah,
and I see the treatment other YouTubers get, and I'm like, oh, I just want to start.
Why am I here? Why am I here?
On Squadrons, and like maybe I can have a good relationship with those people. Maybe I can get some sort of access with those people.
AAA games get great support. For that. What did we see? What studio is doing Squadrons? I actually missed that.
EA Motive. It is an EA studio.
Oh, I haven't heard of them.
They, like I said, they did the Battlefront 1 campaign. They've been a smaller studio.
Okay. All right.
Yep. So this is their first shot at like a full-fledged title.
Cool.
So more to come there, guys. We've got 3 more topics over on Cubs' channel. We'll see you guys over there in just a sec. I'm issuing the evacuation code signal. Good day from the Outer Rim.